Hi, it's Karen here, and today I'm going to show you how to take a photograph. And I have a horse here that I really like in this particular just postcard that I have. I'm going to show you how to use the basic shapes to quickly sketch a horse and just show you how I would do that. So here we go. So the first thing I see when I look at a horse's body is that there is a oval that makes up the midsection of the horse. And then I like to make two circles that are overlapping, and that creates the chest area and then the hindquarters of the horse. Then if I think about how this is going to connect, think about the neck there. The horse has a circle that then corresponds with where the cheek is, and then another circle down just a little bit. And you can use a ruler, you can use your finger, you can just I'm constantly comparing, like, how long is one element or one shape of the on the horse compared to another, where should it go, and then just adjust. And that's really all drawing is. It's observing, making shapes, and adjusting where they are so that they look right to you. Okay, so we'll start to connect the neck. I'm going to save little details for a few minutes from now, but just looking at where these horses' legs are, I'm going to be mimicking, just with some really simple sketch lines, the movement there. So let's see, this one, back leg is going back, hoof there. This one, just quick sketchy lines to just catch the movement. This one's up this way. Let's see, the weight is kind of leaning forward onto this one, which is on the ground. And then we've got this one that's down but bent. And that hoof is just the toe of it. It's still touching the ground there. Then once you get to this stage, you can start to connect things together a little more and flesh it out. So like the back end of the horse will hook onto the back. Here's what we call that the wither of the horse. Then I'll make the arch of the neck, the cheek. And I'm not making like a super finished, polished drawing, just a quick sketch. And I'm using a pastel stick for this, and that's just because that's what I had around, because that's what I use when I'm sketching. If I need to sketch something on a canvas or a board for an oil painting, I always use the pastel because that is a media that won't interfere with your oil paint later, whereas if you use a pencil, that's going to tend to bleed through your oil paint, and that's not good. So that's just a good tip to use pastels. So I've got these horses' legs on there. Oh, let's give him a tail. And some ears. Eyes, of course. There you go. And a pretty flowy mane. And then if this was a drawing that I wanted to finish, I would rub out those inner marks that I don't need, or they would end up just getting covered with paint as I went, and they wouldn't show anymore, and they kind of form the inner shapes that make my drawing look solid. And there you go. That is how I sketch a horse.